in your truth can be easier said than done, but a new book is hoping to show people in the LGBTQ plus community and its allies how to unapologetically be themselves. Joining me now is Elizabeth Ann Atkins, co-author of Joyously Free. Thank you so much for being here.
I'm so thrilled to be here. Thank you so much, Jamie.
Yes, of course. This book was just released earlier this month on the very first day of Pride Month. What was the inspiration behind it?
Well, I co-authored it with one of our best-selling authors at Two Sisters Writing and Publishing, and she's a lesbian, and she wrote a memoir called None Better, an amazing love story about her 40-year adventure with her life partner, Carol. And it was such a hit, many people asked questions about, well, how can I live as joyously free as you? So we created this book that's a handbook, basically, to help people who are LGBTQ+, who are parents of, or who are allies, who want to help empower and inspire people who are LGBTQ+.
Oh, I love that so much. Talk about some of those struggles people in the LGBTQ plus community face, especially when it comes to relationships.
Well, first of all, families can often be very harsh, and sadly, many LGBTQ plus youth are kicked out of their homes and end up homeless, and statistics of many terrible things. And so this book is a guide to help parents understand what's going on so that they can be supportive and loving to their young people. Sadly, the suicide rate also among LGBTQ plus, especially trans teens, is tragic. And so this book aims to provide safe spaces for people and inspire others to be allies who can help young people especially find a safe haven to be themselves.
That's so important. How can family, friends, and the community be more supportive and be allies?
Well, an awareness. This book presents so many resources where people can learn all the organizations that exist that can teach the vocabulary and what's going on and how to be loving and supportive. And so the resources that we provide, as well as the tips and stories from 32 contributors across the country, provide insights into the realities of being queer and how to help.
Now, what would you say is the ultimate goal of this book? You're talking about people living in their truth, being joyously free. If they don't get anything else from this book, what do you want them to get when they read this?
That love is love, that everybody is born this way, like the Lady Gaga song.
I love that so much. Love that.
Yes. So people are born this way, and there are children who are 3 years old saying, I'm a boy, when they're born a girl. How do you argue with what a little innocent child is saying? And so we want everybody to be loved and accepted. And at my publishing company, we celebrate diversity in all forms. And this is yet another example. So this book isn't just a book, it's a mission. Joni and I are going to speak at different organizations, companies, colleges, to help people cultivate an environment of respect and value and celebration.
Yes, and we don't want to give it all away because, of course, we want people to read the book. But what are a few tips you can share to help people who are struggling live in their truth?
Have an open mind and an open heart, and provide empathy. So think, well, what if this were me trying to share some really difficult information with my family, my colleagues, my friends? How would I want to be treated? And then reciprocate that accordingly. Another thing is to learn. Go to the resources that we provide the book. It's available at twosisterswriting.com. Read the resources. They offer really powerful and positive steps you can take to learn and understand how to be a supportive, loving, safe space.
And a safe space is so important. People see this book, they love what you're saying here, they want to grab a copy. How can they do that?
They can go to twosisterswriting.com. That is my company. We've published 50 books in 8 years.
Wow.
Me and my sister, we celebrate diverse voices with authors who especially have against the odds success stories. So it's available wherever books are sold online, but especially at our company, twosisterswriting.com.
And I love that you and your sister have this venture together. That's so beautiful.
Thank you.
Yes. All right. Elizabeth Ann Atkins, co-author of Joyously Free. Don't forget to grab your copy. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jamie.